Up here today we'll be playing a bit more of Pretty Dreadful before it rotates out, and I wanted to play a deck that I hadn't had a chance to play, which is a control deck. And today I have an Esper control deck based on a couple of different decks. This is something I built by joining two different decks together, an Esper control deck and a Sorius control deck. Both relatively successful decks, generally speaking, so hype for that. So basically the idea is that we are going to be fixing our mana with Archon Sastralisk, so we have a lot of snowlands, basics, and the duels. We also have the slow fetches that can go fetch basically any snowland, since it can go fetch a basic, or in the worst case scenario a tap land, which is double tapped basically, but sometimes you just need to find your fixing, and that's fine by me. Additionally, we have like a couple of checklands in Glacial Fortress and Dragon Catacombs, Field of Ruin as a catch-all against lands, and Crawling Barrens as a win condition. And lastly, to round up the mana base, a Temple of Silence, a couple of Temple of Silence to fix for our off colors. We're basically a base blue deck, and we have Esper, colors, so we have like Condemn and Oust as cheap removal spells, Ponder as fixing, works very well with our fetches, Archon Sastralisk as additional fixing, as I mentioned, Lose Focus and Counterspell, and as catch-all counterspells. Lose Focus is better than looks. If you play it as a for 3 mana, it's basically an uncounterable counterspell, which is pretty good. Easy Prey as a cheap thing to cast when you're against aggro deck. 2 mana to kill something is useful. When you're against a control deck, you can just cycle it out, so it's not dead against the control decks. Sudden Edict as a catch-all that is uncounterable also. Split Second can do some cool things with this, so for example, if your opponent has a way of generating a cheap thing to sack, they can't do that with this, so it's a bit better than just uncounterable. Sudden Edict is a bit better than that. It still is more than anything against the aggro decks as a cheap removal spell, but it can do kill a Merit Lage against snow or something like that. Serious Charm is a way of, again, similar to Easy Prey, a cheap removal spell that you can draw a card. You can also give lifelink to our creatures, which is useful to have something against life in the main deck, in a control deck. So this is kind of, that is a hedge against a lot of different matchups. We don't want too many of these because it's a bit expensive for what it does, but it's really flexible. Then we have 2 Vindicates as a catch-all. This could be also like Council's Judgment, which is similar, but this can also kill lands, which is useful because having a catch-all like this is useful when you're a control deck. Like, I don't want to die to a Crawling Barrens, so this works with that. Also, if your opponent is just struggling with lands, you can kill them, but more than anything is against creatures, is against artifacts or enchantments, and is again very flexible. And this is something that you will see in my control decks. I want to have a lot of flexibility and try to take advantage of that. Similarly, here we have Esper Charm, which is really flexible. It's a 3 mana instant speed divination or instant speed mind rot, which is kind of trippy. Normally they don't print this kind of cards, but what this does is that if your opponent draws the card from a turn, you can stop in their draw step and make them discard 2 cards. This can be backbreaking, it's way better than it looks. And if you don't care about your opponent's cards in hand, you can just draw it yourself. So it's kind of this proactive, reactive kind of card. It's really useful, and randomly hits enchantments, which is pretty cool too. Then when to not die to creatures, we have for Day of Judgment. The idea against creatures is that we kill their first volley with a cheap removal spells, and then clean the board with Day of Judgment and try to win from there. Then we have Dobbin Bandits, another win condition. It's not going to win by itself, but it's going to generate so much value that it's going to win the game. Basically, you can uptick and bubble a creature of the opponent. It also removes activated abilities, which is pretty useful, and you can -1 to gain 2 life and draw a card. So you can either just draw 3 cards with this over the course of the game and gain 6 life, or you can just uptick and protect it then clean the board or something, and then start drawing cards each turn, and that can be really useful. I don't want to go too overboard on this because it's just it's less impactful as a 4-drop when it comes into play than, for example, Day of Judgment, but still it's pretty good. Then we have one of my favorite cards in Modern Horizons, which is Timeless Dragon. This is either a big flyer, 5/5, 4/5 flyer is pretty good. But you can also do a couple of different things. You can plane cycle it to find one of your planes. Notably, it can go fetch non-basic planes, so for example, Snowfight Sinkhole or the floodplain. And you can eternalize later. Eternalize is pretty useful because it comes back at a 4/4 flyer, which is pretty huge for 4 mana. And it already generated value, it's uncounterable, it's really useful as a win condition. Now, obviously, this is, even though it's like a really good win condition in the sense that it's a 4/4 that basically drew up planes, it can be a bit tricky to win the game with just this. So that's why we also have one Crawling Barons, which is a bit more sticky threat against control. And then running up the deck, we have one Treasure Cruise as a just big draw spell. I think having one Delve spell in your like late game oriented decks is really useful. We don't have anything that just fuels it, so I don't want to go too overboard on it. But just having one to, you know, draw in the late game and draw 3 cards and also commit to the board is really useful. And additionally, last in the main deck, we also have one Serda. Serda is kind of cool. It's a 3 mana 3/3, which is already pretty useful, and it makes activated abilities cheaper. What are activated abilities? Plane Cycling counts. What else? Crawling Barring counts. I think Field of Ruin also counts. So it makes a lot of different smaller things, activated abilities, cheaper. I'm not sure if it makes Eternalize cheaper. Let me check. Abilities you activate that aren't mana abilities. Yeah, this is an ability, so it should make Eternalize cheaper too, which is pretty cool. Can make creatures unable to block, but yeah, we don't really care about that. Maybe if we have like lethal in the air, we can remove a flyer with this. But more than anything, it's just a 3 mana 3/3 that's already in our starting hand, which is card advantage. In the sideboard, we have anti-non-creature spells with Domin's Veto and Test of Talents. Also a bit forbid in the sideboard, you know, as a catch-all. Deafening Silence against combo, and maybe Prowess. Then we have Meddling Mage against combo too. Against combo, when you know exactly when to name, you know, you just play name channel and they don't have a way of answering that. Lantern of the Lost, which is a pretty cool hate card against graveyards that doesn't hit our own. We don't use that much of our graveyard, mostly Timeless Dragon and Treasure Cruise, I think. So yeah, so it's not a big a deal, but it's pretty useful against the Reanimator decks that are pretty strong against control. But we can use this against, for example, Warlord Dragon, and they can't just win. Otherwise, we, for example, Condemn, Oust, Azorius Charm, all of that doesn't do anything against Warlord. So Lantern of the Lost helps with that. Timely Reinforcements is just a win condition, like this just backbreaking against any aggro decks. Just creates a board, gates you life. Sunset Reverie is another solid idea, but I think Timely is a bit more impactful in the sideboard. Sunset is better if you are if you have it in your main deck, I think. Like for example, you can remove like one of the flex slots, like maybe one Day of Judgment, Azorius Charm, Serenade, that kind of cards, and put Sunset Reverie, which is it's a bit more useful because it's useful against everybody, but it's not as impactful as Timely against aggro. So that's basically the idea here. And Serenade it if we need it. For example, as I mentioned, against big decks that play one big creature, like for example Warlord combo, this just kills that. So that's basically it. Let's jump into a league, and this probably will be a longer video, but you know, bear with me. See you in the games. Okay, a small correction. I didn't realize this, but this video is not legal, so we will play a negate. Sorry about that, I didn't know. So yeah, let's jump into the league and see you there. All right, match number 1 against Cretus. Next, I don't recognize the name. This hand is fine. Yep, I'll keep it. We can start with Ice Tunnel, then this enters untapped. We get good mana, we get a couple of cantrips, a counterspell. Yeah, this is a nice hand. I would like more cards in general, but more what's it called? More lands, but we have the tools to find that, to find them, right? Okay, against that deck. All right, so I think I go for counterspell turn 2 in case they have him to drag. Ritual, okay. Him, I'll counter that him. Okay. You have another one? Yeah. Okay, so I think I just start with this. I can play another Astrolabe from the Astrolabe. Oh, that's nice. I can save that to go with the floodplain. Yeah. Good. Let's see. Let's see what we have in store. If they have another one, okay. Can kill that. Probably need to, I think. Yeah, they will not be attacking with this. I have no idea how to read the backside of this. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player loses 1 life for each card fewer than 3 in their hand. Okay. I really want to use Ponder, but I think I need to do this. I just fetch a basic here. I don't know if something happened. Oh, there we go. Island. Just kill this thing. Next one we can try to kill the Affliction if it matters. Let's see. Pox. Okay. I'll discard the Condemn. And sack a land. Probably the basic. Timeless Dragon is not bad. I could try to find a land with Ponder, but I think it's better to just plain cycle this and find a floodplain, probably. Oh, no, misclick. And I need to remember that I have Serda. I will forget. I'm not used to playing with companions, so. Another land, that's good for us. Catacomb. So I could go for the dragon here. That plays badly against Pox. I think I'll just try to continue here with the Ponder. In case I need it, I can just pick the Serda. These cards are like whatever. I think I just shuffle them. Bring Serda in. And if I draw a land, I think I can play Serda and the dragon, if I'm not mistaken. Sure. Okay, in this case I'll just play the Vindicate. Alright, so against Box, generally this is what I want to do, which is to you know, to just play really slow, find my lands, develop everything. Here I think, let's see. I think I just ponder and then charm to draw 2 cards. Field of Rain is really bad here. Yeah, so let's put Field of Rain last, charm and Bad River, now shuffle, play the river. I will not make them discard because I have the lose focus if they cast like a him. Yeah, I need to replicate it. Replicate 1. Okay. Okay. So far we've taken 0 damage. 1 damage I don't remember from what, honestly. I don't have a clue. I don't remember. Oh, the small pots, yeah. No, I don't want to shuffle. Okay. So now I think that if I play Serta, then I can play the dragon. Let's fetch basic. This cost white, awesome. I was correct. Great. Go. Let's hope they don't draw another him. Okay, Asylum Visitor, that's annoying, but it's okay. That's a 3-1. Oust is fine. Yeah, probably oust this. And I can make them discard it with Esper Charm. Just draw 2 cards, I think. T-Cruise, nice. And probably the top land, yeah. Okay. Now we can just play this, attack for a bunch. And Crawling Barrens is cheaper to activate. So here what I will do is present Lethalness turn by countering the Asylum Visitor that we know they have. And activate Crawling Barrens twice. Yeah, awesome. Great, that was really impressive. I don't really know if I have any cards that are bad. Easy Prey kills all of their creatures, so I need it also looks fine since they have mostly cheap creatures and fewer. Condemn looks really bad. Oust is fine. Duping Ban is okay. Day of Judgment really looks bad here. So all of these probably out. The rest I think is fine. Even Charm is okay. I can live with that. So what do we bring in? The counters, probably. Forbid looks awful against them. So I could bring in either Timely, Lantern. Lantern is probably better. It's not great, but you can play this proactively and basically store a draw. So they can really interact with it once you have it on board. So what else? Sarnaic might be fine, maybe probably better than Charm. I want to kill their creatures, honestly. Anything else? I don't think so. I think this is fine. Okay, so against Box or Rack, I played against this deck multiple times. You generally speaking want to keep any hand that is playable like this and just try to draw better than them. And that's not as difficult as it sounds. They can have like a broken hand where they have like a discard payoff and pressure, but in actuality it's kind of difficult for them since they don't have like a lot of card draw. Asylum Visitor is probably the best bet here. Yeah, let's just play the Astrolabe, which is also really good against them because it fixes our mana. So normally what they try to do is like destroy your plans with him, and sometimes that means that they want you to, you know, don't have color mana. So Astrolabe really works against that. Okay, I could play a Tapland or an Astro. I think I just play an Astro. Since they might have discard, I'll play the Catacombs. Basically, if they discard me, I prefer them discarding the basic and not the dual. Even though I already have 3 Astrolabes, so it should be fine. Nesumi, I can kill that. Okay. So probably just play a Tapland of some kind and the Edict. I want this Field of Ruin. Maybe I should play that instead, in case they randomly discard my Field of Ruin. Yeah, I think that's right. It hurts because I'm not playing my Taplands that I want to be playing, but I think it's important. Spectre. Annoying but fair. Okay. I don't know if I cycle my dragon here. I think I just play it. Charm is kind of removable. You can put that back. Probably fine. Oh, I also have the Field of Ruins, so maybe I need to shuffle it. Probably try not to. We'll see though. Discard at random. They take my counter, that's annoying. Hint to Turak. I think I let this go. And I don't crack the Field of Ruin. Here I could play the dragon. I think I will not. I just play the land. And no, I just pass here. If they attack with the Spectre, I can just charm it, and if they activate the Mishra's Factor, I can kill it with the Field of Ruin. And this is awesome because I can put this on top, and after it goes on top, I just make them shuffle. That's awesome. Alright, let's grab a plains, I think. Box. Sure, I'll sacrifice the island, I think. They discard another land. I take damage. Okay. I think I just draw step charm them. I think I just draw step charm them. Okay, nice. Now I can start doing the Timeless Dragon thing. Or attacking with the Barons. What's better? I think it's just the dragon. Hope they don't draw a box. They don't. Okay, I need to draw cards here. This is one or fewer. Okay, so I can. This is great because I can get this Citadel, a whole counterspell. That way, if they don't play anything problematic, I can just basically counter the trigger from Affliction. Duress. So yeah, that results is annoying, but they already know that they have Citadel, so countering is the same thing as not countering. Okay. Domin is great here. Also gains life, which is incredible. And I keep that card in hand to counter the Shrieking Affliction. Okay, discard the land. Ritual. And flashback of a scroll fracture. Nice. I love that card. I don't think it's good, but I love it. Okay. Nice. I think I can do this. Doesn't really matter. Attack for 4. And I just draw cards here, I don't care. Refuge, okay. Draw 2 cards. Take whatever you want. Wait, oh, it excels everything. I actually thought it excelled only the opponent stuff. What is it? Wow, I'm so dumb. I honestly thought it excelled only the opponent stuff. Okay, cool. Yes, Optic, no targets. Hit for 4. I think just pass. Yeah, I think I just pass. If they find a way of killing my dragon, I can activate the Barons. And yeah, there we go. Oh, I didn't read that. Yeah, that's true. Domin Ban is really good against them. Alright, let's go to the next one. Oh, right, match number 2 against MTG Davis. Let's be on the play here with Serda by my side. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is fine. You had the Timeless Dragon for white. I was worried for a bit. Just put a smiley face. My computer is struggling. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Ice Tunnel turn 1, turn 2, Drown Catacombs, Ponder. I can shuffle the Ponder with Dragon if I need to. I can also use the Sudden Edict now to gain time. Let me think. If I do Sudden Edict now and next turn I can do Timeless Dragon for a white tapland and play that. That's a bit slow, but I have turn 4 Vindicate. Otherwise I can just start doing ponders. No, I think I just pass. Yeah. Make them fear the counterspell too, which is cool. Okay. Let's do this now then. Oh, my computer is really struggling. There we go. Now we just pass the turn. This is probably mono white knights. Or humans rather. They play like a knight package, the one I remember seeing. Okay, counterspell is not bad, but I think I just take the damage now and set up for vindicating the champion. I think I did right by playing this way. Oh, this is taking too long. Okay. Let's pick the floodplain. I don't really care about having 3 blue, but just having more fixing is better, especially because I'm not going to be using white. Oh. I'll need to restart Moto after this. It's going really slow. It's very annoying. One of the pure. Okay. Can probably kill that instead. Charm. So I think I ponder here. I try to find a land, and if I don't find it, I can use the charm. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, I need that. Let me think. I think I put Astrolabe on top, play it with the floodplain, draw the island, play the island, and have charm or counterspell. I want them to continue deploying creatures here, but if they just attack with these two and they don't have anything else, okay, I think I need to counter that. Sorry, my computer is going really slow here. I'll need to restart during Cyber. Wow, there you go. Oh my god, it's so slow. Okay, they only have one card in hand, so, and I have a couple of removal spells, so probably it's fine to use the Day of Judgment here. Start with Ponder. Another Day of Judgment and 2 lands. Is that good enough? I think not. I think I just shuffle here. Whatever. Let's do this. Okay. Oh my god, it's so slow. No, I thought they had the tithe. If they have mana tithe, is kind of rough for me, but at least I have another one. Quest for the Holy Relic. Sure. Now the question is, what do I do with the Vindicate? So I can do Vindicate on the Honor of the Pure or the Quest. They have very few ways of casting that many creatures. So I think I just kill the Quest. And set up for charming the student. And yeah, let's do that. They can make it a double striker, which is a lot of damage. Next turn I can buy Serda or play the dragon. If I draw another thing, let's taking a fucking creature, this thing. Wow, oh my god, this is so annoying. It's so slow. I have no clue what's happening with you, Moto. Okay, let's untap. Indicate. Probably just buy Serda. Play Serda. Oh, I just missed that. Whatever. I don't care for quests, so I just save my Vindicate for the student. I missed up so bad. I could have cast Serda. The thing is, I'm taking too much time because of Magic Online being super slow. So. Alright, so my opponent plays the student, gets a counter. Upticks up to 4. I just Vindicate, I think. Or maybe I just use the Day of Judgment. That way I can play my Serda and Timeless Dragon. Okay, lose focus is not bad. Well, it's really bad, honestly. Yeah, I think I just Day of Judgment here. What's happening? I want to cast this. There. Just pass. In case they draw like Argentum Armor, then I can counter that. That's not it. Okay, now I can play Serda Hold Counterspell. Yeah. Counterspell or lose focus with Replicate. Lose focus is really bad when they have 6 lands in hand. In play, sorry. Venerated Loxodon. I can actually counter that. They need 5 counters. Okay. Can I cast this spell, please? There we go. Alright, just counter the same thing, same targets, pass priority, counter that Loxodon. They still get to 4 counters, so maybe I need to remove that. Another Wrath. I think I just kill the quest now before it's a problem. And hold counterspell. They can hit me for the 1 if they want to. I don't care. Okay, they just considered. Nice. Let's restart Magic Online really quick. All right. There we go. So against aggro, I want the timely reinforcements. Probably suddenly it is okay. It's probably better than just card draw. So I need to remove some card draw. I probably remove the Treasure Cruise and a couple of Esper charms. Is there anything that's bad here? Condemn is fine. Day of Judgment seems useful. Timely and Sudden Edict can be really good too. It could remove a land instead of card draw, but I think this is fine. Okay, let's just hope it's fine now. Okay. How do I show the... There we go. Serda as my companion. And yeah, this is fine. A bit land heavy, but we do have a couple of cantrips. We don't have a fetch for Ponder, but it might be just fine still, and suddenly it can gain us some time. So the biggest issue is how to sequence this. Probably Plains Astrolabe, so we can have for sure turn 2 Edict. Drone Catacomb doesn't enter on top if we have a Plains. So it's need to be like that. Okay, so they start with 7. They play the quest first. Okay. That's another good draw. I could play that instead of Astrolabe, but I think I prefer to play Astrolabe. Just fix our mana. Okay, more lands, it's not ideal, but can be fine. Alright, I can use the temple to shift a card back from the Ponder. That quest is kind of annoying right now. Okay. Giant killers aren't that big a deal. Okay. So I could play Astro and Ponder. I think I just start with Ponder right now. Oh. Now we can play Magic. Oh my god, that was so slow. Alright, I don't care about any of these, I don't think. Maybe Spare Charm, but they don't have any Wrath or anything like that, so let's shuffle. Another Ponder. I could play that Ponder with the Glacier Fortress. Or I can play the Temple of Silence. I think I need to find a Wrath or a Vindicate, so let's do this. That's a Wrath, that's not bad. Let's put the Ice Tunnel last and draw these two basically. Finally. Now we can try to save the Serenade for after we play the Day of Judgment. Okay. The Loxodon when with only 2 creatures is not that bad for us. Okay, so how do we do this? We know we have a land we don't care about, so I could do Temple of Silence first, but I think I prefer to do Ponder. Okay, the Vindicate is important, so let's keep that. Can I undo? No, okay. Let's keep the Vindicate. Play the Astro, draw the tap land, play the tap land, put the tap land to the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. So I can do next turn Wrath, and then the following turn I start Vindicating and Sudden Edict and all that good stuff. Let's just hope they don't get the 5th counter this turn. Plains, okay. Honor of the Pure. It's a lot of damage. We take 11 damage, that's a lot. Okay, so I think we need to Wrath for sure. So we do this, enters tapped still. Wow, didn't realize that. Almost played that. Okay, so we play Field of Ruin or Crawling Barrens. Probably Field of Ruin is going to be less useful. Wrath the board. Pass the turn. Next turn we probably just Vindicate the quest. and hold Sudden Edict. Or just play it right away. They have another creature now. They sandbagged it. That's annoying. I can still just remove the armor instead. Oh, they can do this at instant speed at any time, so oh, that's so annoying. I didn't know that was like that. Okay. Argentum armor. I don't really know how that card works. Let me check. I'm really sure this is the card I play. It attacks destroy target permanent and gives +6/+6. Is there any way I can do anything here? If I destroy this, they just downtick, get the equipment and play it. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Wow. Okay, so maybe I can just scare them. Let's see, how do I scare them? I think it's my only out. So let's see. Just play a land and pass. Probably is the most scary thing I can do. Hopefully they downtick the quest now, so I can so I can vindicate. Sad that vindicate is a sorcery. It really sucks against that. I didn't know that it worked like that. They play perfectly by sandbagging some creatures. Okay, so let's see if they go for the quest or not. I think they should. I think it makes a lot of sense. Okay. There we go. And yeah, let's just concede. No need to show them anything. All right, so is there anything else I want here? Don't think so. I think this is fine. I think the hand was just a bit clunky and they were on the play. It happens. Okay. So this kills everything because it's mana value Sudden Edict. Kind of weak, but still pretty good. Charm can be useful against the big creatures, same as Condemn. Lose focus and counterspell keeps us alive in the early game. Esper Charm kills enchantments, so that's important. Is that better than Dobbin Ban? Maybe it is. I think it's also cheaper. And make them discard can be useful sometimes. If they sandbag, for example. But yeah, more outs to kill an enchantment is pretty good. Also, it can be done at instant speed, so we can do like remove the quest when they are putting the last counter, and they can't really do anything about that. I thought the quest just like automatically sacrifice itself. I should read the cards before doing anything. Yeah. Okay, what do I feel about this hand? I have probably the worst card here, the worst land. So I can start with Plains Astro and try to find blue. I don't have any removal. I have a bit of selection. I think I keep. It's close. I think it's not that bad. Astrolabe really fixes my mana here, otherwise it would be a no-brainer. Okay, that's a good draw. I can do Ponder into Temple of Silence. Need to remember that the second thing is going to go to the back. I kind of like all of those. So what do we do? I need the island. Timely is nice next turn. Silent Edict is the only one that I'm not sure about. So I think I just put it like so. No shuffle. Put on top. Go. Next turn I can just play the Timely. Trade my creatures in combat, and then after that is said and done, I can use my Deed of Judgment. Okay. Are they mind readers? What is this? Okay. Well, at least I can do Esper Charm. That's not bad. Probably draw instead of anything else. I can also hold Counterspell. Not sure what this is about. Maybe they were playing against around Timely. Maybe they just didn't really care. What? Wow, I didn't know that was legal. So 3/5 kind of survives the Wrath. I need to counter that. Okay. No, I think it was just a misclick. Okay, now I can just play the Field of Ruin, play the Timely, get a bigger board, more life. Just stall. Next turn I can do Esper Charm things. Maybe draw Step Charm them. I already have really good cards in my hand, so maybe I just want to use it for that. Okay. And they get a quest. Alright. Maybe just draw 2 now, try to find a blue source. Yeah. Okay, that's rough, but understandable. Okay, next turn I can fetch planes. I have the Vindicate for their things. They are clearly not overcommitting for the Day of Judgment, but I don't really mind that much. They hit me for 3 each turn, that's okay. Student, okay. Loxodon? Loxodont. Alright, now I just Wrath. Probably attack first. It's going to be like telegraphed, but that's okay. Oh, sure. I think that card is nice. Okay. Oust. Let's just attack for 3. Wrath, kill all of the things. And if they draw a creature, and if they have a creature in hand and they draw a creature, they can maybe proc the quest. But at least now I have the Silent for that. Okay, a land is good, a land is good. Loxodon, sure. Now I can do Oust the Loxodon, kill the quest with Vindicate. A land is good. That's 4 mana. Is there any way I can do more things? I can use Sudden Edict, but I prefer to save that for the Harvester. I can also just take the damage in this turn, just play Vindicate Whole Counter or Dragon. Alright. Again, it's pretty telegraphed that they have a counter spell, but that's okay. I'll take the 4 here. Cycle this. Fetch. I think... Let me see. If I fetch an untap land, I can do Oust. Oust, hold the Edict and the Charm, I think. Yeah. Let's Oust, draw step, charm them. I'll hold counterspell and Edict. Really nice. Okay. They had a worthy knight and a plains. We have no place here. I don't know why I'm holding stuff now that I think of it. Okay. I think I want to still hold. Yeah. So that game was done. I was able to hold counterspell for the Loxodon, so the idea was to use my mana efficiently, maybe get the dragon, maybe get Serda, so that was what I was thinking about. Or maybe just draw with Esper Charm. Alright, let's go to the next one. Oh, rematch number 3 against Estofaleto. Esfolafet, it's very difficult. I played against them a couple of times already. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so do we keep this? It's kind of rough. I don't have any cheap cantrips. I have a counterspell. I don't know. I think I'll keep. I have a Condemn for cheap interaction. Condemn and counterspell for cheap interaction. Timeless Dragon to fetch more mana. And black mana. And yeah. Probably need to find blue with this so we can hold counterspell, but we will see. Oh, I have a draw step. Draw step stop. Not ideal. Okay. Mountain Go. Interesting. Given that I already know that I want to cast counterspell, I think I save my floodplain even though it's a tap land. So in case I need to find black mana with it, like slowly, I can do turn 2 counterspell, turn 3 tap land, and cycle the dragon. Okay, that's alright. Okay. So this might be Gruul. Oh, this might be Gruul Goblins? Like Fecundity combo. Dirty Kit, I think it's called too. Really cool deck. Okay, so now I have the option of either going for Ponder and Floodplain or Ponder, Condemn and Floodplain. I think that's a bit better. Uses more cards too. That's not bad. Okay, what do I keep here? I need to shuffle next turn. I think I need the land. So I think I need the Astral and the land, so I'm going to keep it like so. Play the tap land and go. Next turn I can decide if I want to play the Astral before fetching or not. That can help me. Should also put a stop on my upkeep if I have the floodplain. Okay, let's see. Commune. Okay. Commune is weird. Wild Cantor. Okay. And a million lands. Just keep the Cantor. Almost fizzling. Game Trail. Do they have a land for that? No. Okay. This is mandatory. Yes. Wild Cantor. I think I just condemned an Arcomancer. It's pretty early in the game and it just makes a lot of mana, so there we go. I don't know if I messed up my stops somehow. Okay, so what do I do now? I think I Astrolabe and Ponder Shuffle, since I want this stopping ban, because the game is more or less pretty open. And I can do Ponder, Shuffle, and Shuffle again. Azorius Charm and Easy Prey. Those seem fine, sorry. And more or less the same thing. I think I keep like so. Play the land. I can fetch, that gives me 5. Okay, so I want to use my cards here. I need to Easy Prey now to remove them from having 4 mana. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of clunky, but at the same time I think it's fine. Since I'm attacking the mana, I want to be attacking the mana, you know, taking the time to just deal with this. I have no clue what they are doing, but I don't think I'm going to have better targets for Easy Prey. And if they have like a chunky 5-drop, that's annoying, so I want to make sure I don't get got by that. Another Cantor, that's okay. Okay. I can play Dovin and uptick on the Cantor, that stops them from having mana. Or alternatively I can cycle the Timeless Dragon, hold Counterspell. That develops my mana more, so I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to fetch a Snowfield Sinkhole, so I have another black source if I need it. And next turn I can do probably Vindicate and Treasure Cruise or something like that. Let's see if they make me use the counterspell. Oh, okay. Maybe they just floated out. I have no clue what I'm playing against, honestly. Let's see if I can find it. Fecundity. Oh yeah, there is a Dirty Giddy deck. Let's see if this is what I'm expecting to see. Scare Prospector and Narcomancer. So it's similar to this. Goblin Ring Leader. So this is strike Goblins. We saw very few spells from them. Starfire, Farseek. What Typefire? Oh, they have a Matron, okay. Goblin Bombardment, that's annoying. Yeah. Go to farms. So yeah, this is probably Storm off like for a bit, play Empty the Warrens, generate mana with Prospector and generate cards with Fecundity. Eventually you get a huge board, you blow up everything with this. It's probably the idea. I don't know why this deck has 1 rampant growth. It sounds kind of weird. And in the stable they have a Vexing Shusher, Scald, which is really annoying, Wilt, Crippling Mold, and Leyline off. Okay. So they probably bring in, if they have that list, they bring in Scald and Shoshar. Eric looks really bad. Deafening Silence doesn't really stop that much. It does stop like like chaining empty warrants, but Negate does stop some stuff. Forbid does too. What's not good here? Day of Judgment might be good. Forbid is probably bad, honestly. Lose Focus can be good against a small storm. Dovin Ban seems a bit clunky. So it's between a Forbid or a couple of meddling mages. I think I want more counters. I'm not sure about this. I want to keep the Esper Charms on the Vindicates because they seem to be playing like, oh, I tap out turn 3 to pay a Fecundity so I can kill it or destroy it or whatever. Wow, this hand is really bad. I don't even have enough mana to play Day of Judgment. Ours is nice interaction, but I think I can do better on this. 2 Tablans is rough. I think I'll keep this and the Treasure Cruise to the bottom. It's not good, but I don't want to go too low. At least here I have some answers. The other one was just too land heavy. Okay. So let's play a blue in case we draw a Ponder. Plop this out. If it's an Archomancer, I'll oust it. Make sure. Okay, no. Commune is weird. Good to a response for Marshal and Prospector, they keep the Prospector, right? Okay. Yeah, no need to hold double to play the untap land in this moment. Next turn I can do Vindicate, Esper Charm, etc. Fecundity, yeah, I'll destroy that. Probably right now with Vindicate. Okay. Now I have Day of Judgment if they just go wide. If they play another Fecundity, I have Esper Charms. Prospector. Decktech is a difficult deck to pilot, and the payoff is not that huge, so I'm not so sure if it's a great decision. It's fun though. I think it's really cool deck to play. Probably keep the Chieftain. I would keep the Chieftain at least. Yeah, Goblin Chieftain. Okay. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is to just pass to end of turn Esper Charm, either them or me, depending in if they have 2 cards or not. And then untap and just wrap the board if they have just Chieftain and, you know, random beatdown. Matron. Sure. Maybe slow rolling, or maybe they are just going to sack it for red. Okay, Mower Marshal. That's fine. Let's see if they play anything else. recording, nice. Okay. Because they can sack the War Marshal to do something else. They do. Interesting. So right now I think I just Esper charm them, they untap and do the of Judgment. I tried to play this in a previous season where Fecundity was illegal, so I tried to play it with black because there were a couple of creatures that drew when they ATB. They drew cards equal to the number of creatures that die. It was not that great. It was very difficult to make it work. I just take my 6. Don't really care. Then Esper Charm. Discard 2 cards, please. Wait. Block blue. They discard. Mountain and empty. Okay. I think I want to draw lands. Okay. Here I just fetch blue since I drew the counterspell. Blow it up. Pass the turn. An Archomancer, okay. Here I can do oust of that. Let's see, I want to use stuff proactively now, I think. I think I just draw 2 with Esper Charm. Try to find a blue source for my counter. Temple of Silence, whatever. At least I'm developing my mana. Indicates, no, I don't think so. I already have removal. If they play a Fecundity is okay. I can live with a Fecundity on their board. Like, if they just untap play a Fecundity, I think I can win that game. Now next turn I probably use the Oust to fuel the Treasure Cruise. Okay. Well, I'll probably start with that. Do I want to oust that Narcomancer? They have a lot of mana. It's just a blocker. I think I can just Esper Charm a couple of times next turn and tap, play Treasure Cruise. Maybe use the Condemn. Goblin Bushwhacker kicked. Do I need to use a counterspell on this? No, I don't think so. I can just put the Prospector on top and the Narcomancer on top and just make sure that they have like really bad draws. Yeah, put you on top. Put you on top. Take 2, untap. 7 cards in graveyard. Just use them all to draw 3 cards. Play this. Now it's just a matter of just playing things. We know that they're drawing a 2-2. I can put that on top, but I don't really care about that. I can also buy the Serda. Or just buy the Serda. Next turn I just play Serda and that blocks everything, so... And we know that they are drawing dead next turn. I can also Fate Seal them again with Faust, putting the Narcomancer back on top. It's basically a time box since we know exactly what they are drawing. This is really cool, we are basically Fate Sealing them. I didn't think this was what I was going to do with this deck, but not gonna complain too much. It's just a nail in the coffin. I think I want to oust just because that Fate Seals them so bad. I don't really care about this Prospector they have, so I probably don't even care, take too much time using counterspell or anything. Just pass and save the counterspell for when they are trying to combo off. Okay, play the Prospector. They are not even saving their cards for storm purposes. Sponder first. Just want a dragon so I can start playing things. Playing like big attackers. Yeah, there we go. No. Play the land. Drop a chunky dragon. Hit for 3 since it's free. And that means that dragon is 4-turn clock. I can probably just kill them with counter spells and such. Counter everything else they play. I don't think I care about the Narcomancer again. Sure. I just hold counterspell forever and hit them in the air. This is going to be a bit boring, but it's going to be also very effective. So let's they have something that I can't think of that can really stop this. Maybe a Vexing Shusher into something cool. Yeah, they can attack for 2, but that's not really that good. I think I keep that land in hand for bid. Not that I really need like the 5th counterspell, but you never know. Okay, my opponent is taking a bit of time on this, and I don't know, I feel this is not that interesting, so I'm going to be pausing a bit, skipping some parts, so it's a bit easier to watch. Okay, opponent didn't do anything, didn't attack, awesome. Let's draw. Easy braid, that's fine, we could cycle that instead. Yeah, let's just cycle for 1 since we have Serda. Let's ponder again. 1, 2, So I probably need to play a counter, the fortress soon. Okay, that's not bad. I think that's how we liked it. Play the Astro. We play the fortress, and that way we can hold another counter. Or crawling barons. Doesn't really matter. We're going to kill them in a turn, so attack for 5. Alright. My opponent's turn. They need to have an answer to the dragon, or they die. Do they have the answer to the dragon? No. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. Alrighty. We're against Wizard of Oz. Last time I checked, he was playing, or they were playing blue-white, like similar to this. That's why I remember. This hand is fine. So we'll have fun, by the way. I think they are pretty good at playing. I'm not sure if I played too many times. I think there are a couple of other wizard of something, so that's why I'm struggling to remember. I know what should I play first. Probably a tap land. Otherwise I can do like Astrolabe turn 1 and Ponder turn 2, but that's a bit slow. Dark Ritual turn 1, that's exactly not what I wanted to see. Whoa, Strider. Okay. I have no clue what's happening. Strider looks to me like sacrifice. Obviously like a sacrifice payoff and card for sacrifice. At the same time like a grindy card, so I'm not sure exactly what time we're playing against. I think I just want to hold counterspell turn 1, turn 2. They're going to start beating me down. Okay. Maybe I just go for Ponder and Astro. Yeah, they're a sacrifice deck. Day of Judgment is really good in this spot. Yeah, probably start with Astro first. That way I can ponder with more information. Okay, we already set on lands. We want more untap lands, but is that good? I don't think so. I think I want to shuffle this one. Right. The sad thing is that they are going to be able to scry 15 when they blow their creatures, but that's okay. I have the Field of Ruin for untap land, so I can do Temple of Silence next turn, Field of Ruin, holding counterspell. Okay, never mind. Strong Catacombs. They have 2 cards in hand. May I just discard them? Or just play for the Day of Judgment? No, I think I just play the counterspell now. Timeless Dragon is a nice follow-up. Yeah. So I go for counterspell into Day of Judgment. Shouldn't have a stop in their draw step, but I'm bad. Okay. Counter this. Mesmeric Fiend. Otherwise it just takes the Day of Judgment. And also they can sacrifice it, so I don't get the card back. This is a lot of mana and 4 other cards. They are already there. Okay, just load this up. on top. Okay. They probably find the land they were searching for. Here I probably go for cycle the timeless dragon. Oh, maybe that to buy back the. Oh, this costs 5. All right, I understand now. Okay, now I'm just going to cycle this dragon. I have the asteroid, so it doesn't really matter. I just go find the basic purple land, pass, draw step, discard them. They even scribe, it's cool. Oh, that's a Citadel. The house. Okay. So now what do we do? I can draw 2 cards, or I can just play a 5/5. I think I need to start playing 5/5s. I can also cycle this again, get a land, and play the dragon from the graveyard. That's a bit better, I think. The next one I'm probably going to play, but this one is fine. I need more lands. Village rights, okay. They're really struggling with the lands. Okay, they found one. Okay. So I think I sack for 4 first. Play this, buy this. Draw step, Esper charm them. Yeah. Now next turn I just play the Serda and play this from the graveyard, and you know, we have a lot of good stuff going on. A lot of big board. Okay, so what are they playing is Signing is awful. Timely might be fine. So against Bolas's Citadel, not sure. I think my main deck configuration is fine. Have Vindicate for the house, counter spells. So one option is Timely to just have a board. I don't know if the match is about that, you know. So maybe just bring like Forbid as a counterspell for 3 mana. I think that's right. I don't think I want Saturday. Yeah, I can answer some things, but they are a sacrifice deck, so not really what I'm looking for. Okay. Serda. This is a clear mulligan. I don't want to mulligan too hard because they might have the hymns. This hand is fine. Probably send the charm to the bottom. And I probably start with the floodplain so I can do what's it called? I'm struggling to find words here. So I do floodplain so I can do next turn decide whether to counterspell or ponder. Yeah. And I need to play this to have this untapped. probably want to counterspell, I guess. Depending on if they play anything or not, basically. If they just struggle to find lands and all that, they just... Okay. Fiend. So here I'd probably take the counter. Okay. So I need to shuffle first, which is annoying, but that's okay. Let's fetch a basic. Do the ponder. Okay. That's not half bad. I think I put Albin on the bottom, Ponder, then Timeless Dragon, and play. Yeah, play this, keep it on top. I forgot I had the Scryland. I missed, yeah, I missed that. I should have done it the other way around. But next turn we can do Ponder and Shuffle with Plane Cycling, so that's fine. Oh, Strider. Don't want any of these. Probably just the Ponder and Ponder again. Or like, I just keep the Ponder, play the land and tap and go. Maybe they are scared of a loose focus and they don't go for the Bolas Citadel, if that's their plan. They didn't upkeep or end of turn Scry, which is scary. I think if they have the Citadel, they need to go for it. They don't. Okay, and I just go find a basic, I think. And I probably just clean here. Pretty sure they will just untap and play a Citadel, but that's okay. Because here if they have a land and Citadel, then that's it. They have another rights, annoying but fair. If they just untap and play creatures, I have another Day of Judgment that I might not even play. I might just go for the counterspell line. Okay, let's see what's the damage. Cutthroat, Citadel, him, okay, the Bylands, Rogue, and another him. Okay, I can live with this. If they have any more, it doesn't look like it. So let's just play the Ponder, try to find answer here. That's an artifact, not an enchantment. This is a 5/3, so I need to have an answer to that. So maybe I just keep this Soldier's Charm. Do I ponder now, or do I save it? Probably just save it. No, I want to have velocity, since I don't have that many lands. Yes, like so. Yeah, that's a good draw. I put them in the order, in the incorrect order. That's okay. They can recast it, but that's okay. That's more life they have to pay. Strider. Just play the Mesmeric Fiend, interesting. Oh, they didn't check that I didn't have cards in hand, interesting. We have lethal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Harvest specs, that means that each creature they sacrifice, they draw a card. Okay, now they probably just... Wow, they just killed him. What happened there? Whoa. Yeah, they misplayed there. They had 2 of these, so any creature they sack, they gain life. Oh, I feel bad for my opponent. They had the deck here, they had everything. They just sack this, for example, they draw a card, they gain 2 life, and can continue drawing things. It sucks. Oh, let's go to the next one. Oh, right, we are against Wizard of Oz again for the finals. I checked and they changed their deck, they finished the league, so this is fine. This is okay, this is a nice hand. We can turn 1 Ponder or Astro and go from there. Okay, so I probably just start with Astro so I have fixed mana, I think. Let's see what they are on. Maybe it's the same deck, maybe it's not. Appears to be the same deck. Even the same start. Okay, now I think I just go for the charm. I think I'll sacrifice it to the 1, yeah. That's alright. We removed that creature for 2 mana, that's fine by me. Okay, they have few cards in hand, so I might... Oh, okay. So maybe I just go for Ponder into Counterspell. Condemn... No, this is all pretty bad. The Condemn I don't like, so I'm probably going to go like so. Play the land and go. Next one I can shuffle that Condemn with the Bad River if I wanted. If I want to. They put bottom, here they put... bottom again, okay. They find the land. And we counter that him, probably, just... even when they do that, it's like a 2 mana mass counterspell. That's really good still. Okay. I think having counterspell means that I can just hold both. Yeah, I think I just hold both. And see what happens. I forgot that they had a counterspell. It's tempting to just Esper Charm them, but having counterspell is so good against them, since they are okay. I think I need to counter that. Since they are a Dark Ritual deck, the counterspells are super high value. Here, Condemn. I think I just don't care about Condemn. So let's sack this for black. I have 5. Okay. I think I just draw step them. I can do 2 mana for this. No, I need to pay 3 mana for this. Okay. So let's just play a land. Go. And then in their draw step, I just make them discard. Then next turn I can do Treasure Cruise for 2 and go from there. Okay, define the village rights. So they keep 1 card. Discarded Dark Ritual and a land. Oh, yeah. Wow, that sucks. That's a good draw. They suck it, okay. Yeah, that's a really good draw. Just play this. It does block. Five mana? Do they have a Wall Strider? Oh yeah, they do. Forgot about that. Okay. Sure. That's kind of big, but I do have answers to that. Counterspell, okay. The problem is they have a 5/4 now that they want gone and they have a counterspell in hand instead of having something useful. But that's fine. I probably just Field of Ruin here. Yeah, let's counter that. Black, okay, sure. Let's destroy this, go fetch a basic. Okay, so doping ban. Let's see, I can remove all abilities, right? No, activated abilities only. Okay, so I can make this into a 3/4, no, 2/4, or I can just draw a card. I think I'll just draw a card, take my value, try to find something else. Okay, let's ponder. Let's see, what's the deal here? They probably just attack with the rogue here to kill the Goblin. So I can use Esper Charm to draw cards. Next turn I can do Esper Charm and Vindicate. So let's probably do that. It's kind of sad, but I think it's fine. They for sure have to kill Goblin, I think. Because they are not presenting lethal. Yeah, this here, that's fine. I don't think they have removal, so I just keep the Citadel for later. Let's draw 2. Okay, I can Vindicate this, because otherwise if I kill this, they can get it back. Okay, let's Vindicate that. Also it has Menace, so I can't really block. And I think I just play the land. There is no need to do anything with that. Card on bottom, okay. They drew something. That's lethal, I think. No, it's not. It just forces me to block. Here. That's alright. And I'm at 1. I need to find Wrath. That's not a Wrath. Even if I find that Wrath, they can just buy back this and then still not in trouble. Okay. Oh, they can't because it costs more mana. Whatever. Okay, so against them, Siding out, Forbid in. Do they want anything else? Guardian of the Lost is not bad. Pretty better than Condemn. Yeah, now they've seen that they try to use the thing, the Wall Strider, then this is useful for that. Oh, we were also about doing ban if it was good or not. I think it's fine. In this matchup they had the Menace creature, otherwise we could have just survived and used Dobby Ban to our advantage. Let's see if we can get the 5-0 here, starting 0-1 in the match. Okay. This hand is a hand. I think we keep and go for turn 1 Ponder, so we try to hedge against this card. Let's see. I can do turn 2 Ponder Shuffle. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just make sure to keep the floodplain on top. They don't have this card, okay. So let's ponder again. We can keep one of these. Island or Dragon. I think I keep it like so. Play the... the Bad River, I think. I probably just draw the island, but I can decide later. Him, okay. Yeah, I think I want to draw this. So we can't play Esper Charm either way, so I think we can just buy Serta. That's not bad. Let's go fetch the swamp. Get Serva going. We're kind of far away from casting it, but that's fine. Spain, probably they have the rights, otherwise they wouldn't play it. Yeah. You can't take anything from my hand. I don't know exactly what's better. Esper Charm probably. Dragon fixes my mana a bit. Maybe that's what they go for. Yeah. Makes sense. We don't have place. So we just play that and go. We don't know anything about our deck. Mesmeric Fiend again. They have the rights again. They don't. Alright. Either way, I can just kill it. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, Zebra is not bad. I think I just pass. Have the easy prey in case they do something here. Okay. Yeah, I let that resolve. I'll probably just draw 2 cards here. Okay. I can just feign a counterspell, or I can do easy break here, vindicate that. I think I do that. If they have land and house, that's fine. Wait, I can't do that. I don't have double black. Alright, so let's just hold the easy prey. Worst come to worst, I can try to cycle and spike the counterspell, or lose focus. Sure. They seem to be resolving that, so I just... Let's see, if they take the Day of Judgment, then I can just return it back with Easy Prey. If they take the Easy Prey, I can get everything back with Day of Judgment, so I think this is fine to resolve. I just need double white, which I can find at Tapland with the Bad River. It's a bit slow, but it does work. Okay. Sure. Let's play the field. Go. I just hope they don't have the Bolas de Citadel. Okay, seems like they may not. This is really tricky. Okay. Probably just a sinkhole. Oust. Okay. Just play the land. Do this thing like so. You can just hold the easy prey. Triggers, triggers, triggers. We'll see what they do here. I don't have an answer to that, I don't think, for 1 mana. I brought in the negates and I have the counterspell, but I don't have anything else, so I just let that resolve and use the easy break to kill a creature that gains life if they have that. Play swamp, I don't know from top or not. That's from their hand, I believe. Village rights. Okay. Gassed, sure. They just pass here. Do I cycle the prey? I can vindicate this, so we're fine there. I think I do, since I need to find counterspells. Like that, awesome, great. Ooh, another one, sure. Let's vindicate that. Like so. I could oust that. It doesn't really accomplish much. I can't really play anything else, I just pass, I think. I think they know that they have another Day of Judgments. I might be wrong though. Okay. That's fine, I can just clean with the Wrath. Probably need to do that next turn. Take one. Okay. Kind of unfortunate how everything shaped up. I can also just play a dragon, but I think I prefer this. I think I just save the land for forbid purposes. They put a card on bottom, okay. I can forbid pitching Island and Serta. Use the oust for the Ghost Rider. Sure, let's just use the oust. Oh, nice. Nice draw. It was about time. We had better mana. Ponder, sure. Okay, I think that's a shuffle. Play this. Oust the thing. Put on top, okay. Just play this, I think. Next turn I can play the dragon and start getting blockers. If they have... what could they put on top? Maybe Bolas's, another Ghost Rider, okay, that's alright. I can block it. That's all? That's what I kept on top, interesting. Now let's ponder first. See what we have in store. That's nice. Sure, let's keep them all. Just make sure to not remove the dragon. And play blue. Okay. So I think it's 2 mana for the dragon and then I keep a lot of mana up. Do I want to play this? I can do counter and forbid. Okay, just note. let's just not. Pass the turn, have a 4/4 to block the 3/2. They can jump attack if they want to get it back, but that's not that much of value. Okay, that's acceptable. This 0/0. Okay. Can't really attack. Okay, let's start with this. Astrolabe. Okay, let's play the tablet that actually does something. Counterspell, probably not. I already have a lot of counterspells with Forbid. Just go. Don't even attack. Okay, this match is pretty interesting because I don't think there is a clear winner so far. The hard specs, I think I need to counter. I don't need to show the Forbid yet. I prefer to hold the Forbid for later, because when you have it face up, it's a different dynamic. So I think we just take 3. I think we just cast counter this. Sure. Okay, that way we just make sure that we can block next turn. That gives us a lot of time to find an answer to that. North Temple, probably just play that. I hold the 2 lands for the Forbid. Again? No, I need proactive plays. I need dragons, that kind of stuff. Grimharo specs. Okay, they can get back the Wall Trader again, but they do not. Interesting. What? They put it on bottom, right? Oh my, crazy! I put it on bottom. Oh my god. Okay, let's just go. This is fine. Okay, they don't have anything else, just a ton of lands. Save that. Pass. Probably need to block with Serda now. Put on top, okay. Luckily I have my counterspell. Yeah, I need to counter that. I could have used the buyback, but that doesn't make sense. I prefer to use it like so. So I have 1 more card. Alright. I'll probably attack with all. I think I need to block here. It's sad because I think Serda has value, but it's okay. I prefer to just trade the bodies now. Sad I didn't find the Lantern. Lantern would have been useful in this match. I only got 1 though. You can only get back one, I believe. This is 5 other cards. 4. Oh wow. Still, I think they only can bring back one. Do I counter this? He has 0 cards in hand. Next turn they can do it again. It's difficult. I think I just counter it. That's a bit too weak. I think I just let it go. Just let it go. I can block still. Lose focus. Okay, whatever. Can discard it to forbid. Basically, with this line, I can keep the forbid around. Gives me a bit more late game. Black Bloom Rogue. I think I prefer to counter this than a Wolves Rider, so happy that they did this first. I probably could have used the lose focus. That was a mistake. Lose focus for X equals 10 million. Yeah, that was wrong. I can still use the forbid for this though. Okay, now we are at kind of parity. They offer the trade, we take it. Now we're kind of parity. Wrath. I think I'll just hold it for one turn. Yeah, it just trades with the Seer. They put a card on top. If they have the ball as a Citadel now, I'm going to be so sad. Oh, sorry. Wow. They just draw the 4 of them, right? Yeah, the 4 of them. Okay. Just having a rough patch of draws. Ponder. I'm checking if I have too many ponders. No, I already saw the 4 of them, so I'll play this and crack it an upkeep to make sure I don't draw bad cards. Go. Alright, so this is getting rough. They just had a great set of draws with the Wolves Riders. Okay. Yeah, they get back the Wolves Rider, that makes sense. This is the last one, I believe. They just got so many of them. Sure. Fetch any land. Ice Tunnel. Okay. Go. Sack the goat to scry. This is intense, even though we were on the back foot all the time. We are still in it. We are at 1 life. Oh no. That's GG's. They just draw the lethal. That was a great match. Okay. So for 1 with this deck, pretty solid appearance. I really liked it. I think that last game, as you saw in the previous one, we were very close. We could win that very efficiently sometimes, very easily sometimes, but you know, it's kind of difficult. So I believe that the black splash is good. The mana base is fine too. The Field of Ruin was unimpressive, but we didn't face control, which is that's why it's there. Same thing with Crawling Barons, but just win more when it was good and just bad otherwise. But it's great with Serda. In the sideboard, I don't know, there is something wrong with the sideboard. There are some cards I'm not sure about, like the Forbid was good, but maybe just better in the main deck. Serenaded, we didn't find any good decks against that. It's only like against aggro, where it can just kill a token, but that's fine with us. And Medley Mage, we didn't face any control. So I think we need to rethink what are our sideboard plans. Like, these are anti-aggro, exactly. This is anti-control, this is anti-combo, and this is against graveyard. So is this what we want? Seems very linear in the sense that we have only very few packages. And yeah, I think the difference here is that our main deck is configured to play around creatures with 4 Day of Judgment, Vindicates, Easy Prey, Removal, etc. And not so much against other kind of decks. We have Lose Focus and Counterspell, but otherwise we are kind of in a rough spot. The win condition of Timeless Dragon, I think, is really cool, really strong. I was very impressed with that. Was one of our better cards, honestly. And Esper Charm was an overperformer, as it usually is. You read this card and think it's bad, but it actually is pretty good. I think Guafotapa played this in Modern and did really well with it, not that long ago, which is kind of crazy because this is a card that doesn't really like Modern playable. But the lines that you get with this, the target play discards 2 cards, comes out very often. Draw 2 cards is also really good. So I think it's really close to playability. Maybe some changes need to be done. The mana base was fine. Maybe the Temples of Silence would have been bad. I think maybe a combination of Snowlands or something like that to get access to more to better, checklands, because if you have this and a checkland, it's like a numbo. So maybe instead of this we can play like a sinkhole and another tunnel or something like that. But it was cool. All right, thank you so much for watching and see you next time.